Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm here with your daily free pick. I got a lot more than one pick for you guys today, so grab a pen and paper. I did tell you guys I'm going to get back to doing one or two picks a day, and that was my intention today. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get back to one or two picks today, and then I'm going through and I'm seeing all this value, and today's like, it looks like a really good day. Just a lot of value out there, and I'm like, okay, well, which one do I want to share today? Like, what are my best two? And I'm going through, and I couldn't narrow it down. I'm going to give you guys 7 plays today. But I promise we are going to go back to, 1 and 2 picks, which was what we were originally doing. But you're getting 7 plays today, guys, so get that pen and paper. Yesterday, went 1 and 3. Shows you the fine line we walk, like how close we were. We went 1 and 3, 1 game, 3 losses, or 1 win, 3 losses. Very easily could have been 3 and 1. The Washington game in hockey, they scored with under a minute to go to tie it up. Once it's tied 3-3, we can't win. Someone has to score in overtime. But, if they can get through that last 50 seconds, we would have got a win there. And the football game looked like, a win. You guys, I'm sure most of you saw the football game. You saw what happened. It was an entertaining game, though. Regardless, win or lose, it was definitely an entertaining game. It's been a while since I saw an NFL game with 7 turnovers. Those are college numbers there. 7 turnovers in that game. There was 2 more fumbles in the game that were not turnovers. So, in total, 9 potential turnovers. 7 of them, actually, the ball got turned over. And you guys saw, 2 fumbles. Went the other way, touchdowns. Pretty hard to win when that's happening. What we want when we're betting unders, we want boring football. We want slow, methodical drives to the 40, then a stop, and then you got a punt. So, not exactly the kind of game we wanted, but we still almost got the under. Imagine, whatever. There's no point imagining. All right. We're going to move on today, guys. So, I am going to get you started in... where I'll get you started. You know what? Let me get you started in college football, because that game goes off in about an hour and 20 minutes. Well, it'll be about an hour by the time I get the video up. So, first bet we are doing. We have Western Michigan and we have Ohio. Let me get the line for you guys here. I want to make sure it's up to date. I try to give you guys the most up-to-date lines I can. Yeah, still everywhere. Okay, so Western Michigan, Ohio. Ohio's getting 33% of the bets, 59% of the money. We like the spread distribution. I would like it a little more if that money was under 50%, but I'm still happy with that distribution, that money difference. 33% of bets, 59% of the money. We do have some reverse line moves in this game. The public is all over Western Michigan, but Western Michigan has not proved that they can win on the road. As a matter of fact, they haven't won on the road yet. I like Ohio at home taking +1. So that is our first bet, guys. We're going to take Ohio +1 in the football game. That one starts at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, so get that one in quickly, and I can wait. Or you can pause it. All right. So I have 3 college basketball games for you guys. So all 3 have steam or reverse line moves or both. And more importantly, they all have a super system. Okay, I'm not going to go into depth in terms of what exactly the super system is, because I've been using it very effectively for a number of years now. And I tell you guys a lot of stuff, but I'm not putting this information out there. I'm just not going to do it. It is a money distribution indicator, but I've been hitting 64%. 64% over a long term with high volume. So again, not comfortable putting all this details out there, but I will let you guys know it is a money distribution indicator, and it applies only to certain teams and certain divisions. So I do like it, but obviously anytime, even with a super system, I like to have that supporting information as well in terms of whether it's either just good money distribution or steam or reverse line moves. But like I said, guys, for these ones, I have steam, reverse line moves, or both. So the first game, guys, is New Mexico State and UTEP, which is University of Texas El Paso. They just shorten it to UTEP. So New Mexico State, UTEP, we're going under 134.5. Okay. Next game, we have California Baptist against Texas. We are going to go, again, under 134.5. Next game, we have Memphis and Oregon, under 145. All right, so New Mexico State, UTEP, under 134.5. California Baptist and Texas, under 134.5. Memphis and Oregon, under 145. All right, so those are your college basketball plays. Again, with the super systems, there isn't a whole lot of extra that we need. The only issue I have with these games is we've lost a little bit of value on two of them just because the lines have moved. I was a little bit late to the party on this. Like normally, I'm getting like games in as soon as the lines come out. Anything that has a super system on it, I'm analyzing those first, and I try to get those lines in before the sharps get a hold of it. But we have seen the lines come down a little bit. Still very comfortable where the lines are in this game. All right, so now I'm going to go over to the NHL where I have 3 picks for you guys, and I'm going to lay out the system as well. So this is it's a pretty cool system. This doesn't require computers or advanced databases. So again, you got that pen writing your picks down. You guys might want to write this down as well because it's something you can do at home. And at the end of the day, that's what we're doing here, guys, right? Like, it's not just about the picks and the information. Like, it's trying to, trying to show you guys how you can win and how to find advantages over Vegas. And this is a good way in hockey. So rest is a big thing in hockey. If you guys have ever played hockey, rest is definitely required in hockey, and it is tough to go, on back-to-back nights, and it can even be tough some days on one day. But when you get some well-rested teams, you can have a significant advantage. So in this particular case, guys, what we're looking for is we're looking for visiting, so they have to be on the road, okay? Visiting favorites with 3 to 4 days rest, but they have to be playing a non-playoff team from the year before, okay? So I'm just going to go back over that. Visiting teams who are the favorite with 3 to 4 days rest, playing against a team that did not make the playoffs last year, is good for 64%. Win 64% of the time. Now, granted, they are favorites. They're going to win 64% of the time. That's still good for an 11.5% ROI. So 11.5% ROI, guys. We're happy with, 4 or 5% ROI. So 11.5%, very happy. Now, it doesn't matter how many days off the home team underdog has. That is inconsequential. We do get a slight advantage when the opposing team has had 2 days or less. Okay? So if in one of these games, like in the LA game, Minnesota and LA, I'm going to tell you guys about, both teams have had 3 days. We still have an advantage picking with the visiting team. In the other 2 games I'm going to give you guys, both the other teams have had 2 days rest. That takes our win percentage from 64 up to 66% and boosts our ROI. So, again, this is something very simple that you guys can do at home. Just make notes of that. When you're looking for your picks every day, jump in, do your due diligence, see, okay, what teams haven't played in 3 days? Are any of them on the road or any of them favorites? You can narrow it down right away. Okay, so this team hasn't played in 3 or 4 days. They're a favorite. They're on the road. Are they playing against a team that didn't make the playoffs last year? Yes, they are. That's a pick, guys. 64%, 11.5% ROI. Enough said. If there's steam, even better. All right? Now, the only caveat I will say to that is I typically don't like game, and it's still profitable. I don't like where there's line moves going against us, okay? So let's say, for argument's sake, and you're safe to just play that system as it is, but I like to, fine-tune stuff, increase my ROI wherever I can. And what I mean, guys, is let's say that one of our games opened up at a minus 200 favorite, okay? So we're a heavy favorite. Let's say that line got bet down to like minus 180. I typically either stay away from those games or, bet a little bit less. Okay, I guess it's kind of a feel thing. But I don't like when especially large favorites, when they get bet down. Concerns me, and I typically off. But anyways, very easy system. So let me give you guys the picks. Nothing in the way of like crazy favorites or anything today. But typically, again, on the road, you're not going to find huge favorites. You can, depending on the matchups. But, all right, guys. So here it is. The first pick, guys, we are going to take, it's Minnesota and LA. We're taking Minnesota on the road, minus 118. All right? Second one, we have Nashville and Vancouver. We are taking Nashville, minus 125. And finally, we have Pittsburgh and New York Rangers. We're taking Pittsburgh minus 145. Crosby is not playing tonight. Crosby didn't even travel with the team. I actually feel like, believe it or not, that I know it's crazy to say Crosby sitting out. How could that ever be an advantage for you? But this line with Crosby in the lineup should be dramatically higher. I think this is a line you could see up around, minus 165, minus 170. Malkin's getting more ice time. Pittsburgh goaltending's been phenomenal. I like this matchup anyway, so I think we're getting a little bit more value, surprisingly, without Sidney Crosby in the lineup. I know that's weird to say. So, Pittsburgh minus 145, Nashville minus 125, Minnesota minus 118. So that's it. 7 full picks today, and I swear we are going to go back to doing the 1 or 2 a day, but I wanted to share this value with you. And again, this system in hockey, it's something that I wanted to tell you guys about because it's really easy to do at home. That's pretty much it. So I'm just going to do a quick recap for you guys. So college football, we have Ohio plus 1. College basketball, New Mexico State, University of Texas El Paso, or UTEP, under 134.5. California Baptist and Texas going under 134.5. Memphis, Oregon, under 145. And we got the 3 NHL plays for you guys. We're going Minnesota, Nashville, Pittsburgh. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully I have a nice bounce back day today after yesterday. But I'll be back tomorrow with another daily free picks video for you guys. So, as always, have a very lucky day.